Tell me what's your point of view? What's your point of view? Tell me what's your point of view? It is your view. Point of view. Point of view. What's your point of view? It's time to hear from you. Welcome to Point of View.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into What's Your Point of View with your girl, Amanda Johnson. Today, we have a special group of individuals from Philadelphia in the house. We have the production crew, actors, couple people representing the movie Red Light. We're going to have them introduce themselves and get to know them a little better.
Mm-hmm. Hi everybody, my name is Levita Cameron of Lady Ninja Storm Productions. I am the lead actor in Red Light. I'm also the creator, the writer, director, executive producer, any other title for Red Light. So my Instagram, you can follow me, is Lady Ninja Storm and Lady Ninja Storm Productions with underscores under each name. Also, Facebook, Levita Cameron, and on IMDb, Levita Cameron.
Hi, I'm Karen Waller-Martin. I'm executive producer for Red Light, and I also am one of the lead actresses, Queen Madame LeRae.
How you doing? I'm Kevin Overton. I play the character James Hawkins in Red Light and associate producer. Mm-hmm. Man, this was a good time, wasn't it?
Yes, truly, yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much for introducing yourself. This time, I'm just thinking about all the production pieces, but first, let's get to know our crew a little bit better because all of them wear a hat. Take that off. Put this hat on. Take that off. Mm-hmm. They wear multiple hats, so let's get to know them a little bit better. Now, I met my sister Levita on another set where we were co-actors on that one, and it was amazing. Just both of our characters had a little funny tone to it, so we was able to cut up and and act. That's like the best. Yeah. So you can cut up and be in your role at the same time. You don't have the director saying, "No, get in character. We are in character. We're supposed to be funny." Yeah. So let's tell everybody because you have a couple things going on. Yes. So you have. I saw the defense thing going on. I was like, you better. Get them, girl. So let's hit that real quick about your defense classes.
Okay, so that's called Storms of Defense, and that's when I've been doing martial arts since I was 11 years old. Started with my daddy, and everything, and so I still train, just not as much because lately I've been on set with these guys. Mm-hmm. But I teach women and some children, just self-defense moves because our film is about human trafficking. I just want people to be able to defend themselves, when they go out there, even though, show them that it doesn't matter your size, as long as you know the technique, just basic, awareness. So that's what I do with Storms of Defense.
I saw a lot of people. You were in a park.
Yes.
Y'all was practicing. I'm like, y'all was punching. For real. Punching.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Y'all had the pads on, so I said, okay, the good thing is that they're using a protective, but I'm like, y'all really punching, but at the end of the day, you got to use the real live defense so that it'll be more of a reaction instead of a thought. Okay, so what would be a point when it comes to defense? What would be a tip for women or men that you would give or during one of your classes? What would be one of the tips?
I think basic things of just awareness of like focusing, not so much on your phone. Maybe instead of having both, you want earphones in, you might have only one, just so you can still hear what's going on if you have to talk on the phone. What's being, something simple like that.
That's a good point.
Because some people, you see them jogging in the park, they have both headphones on and stuff, and they don't hear anybody come up behind them. Something may happen, but at least if you need to have that headphone, at least maybe just have one.
Gotcha. That's a good point.
Just something, just to keep you a little focused and just always looking. Like I'm constantly looking at people and just walking by, like and having my hands ready on guard. Like they don't know it, but I do.
But that's a good point because a lot of people don't think, okay, I'm just going to tune out right now. But depending on where you are, you may need to be tuned in. It's like you see 3 people run past you, and you still like, okay, you ain't picked that up. 3 people, 4 or 5, and everybody running past you, and you just tuned out. But you can't be like that out in the open. Okay, note to self. Maybe take one earbud out and blast the other one, but you need to be aware. All right, Miss Karen Waller-Martin.
Yes.
Whew. I have known her for some time now. And every time I turn around, like, Karen, what are you doing? Okay, you go, girl.
And it's funny you mentioned you and Levita met on set. You and I met first time on set, right?
That is true.
Darnell Richardson set?
Yes, exactly.
Theater.
Yes,
Theater set.
set. Yeah. Oh my God, that is still the best scene ever. That
we get to dance and sing.
It was
a
dream
musical.
scene.
Yes,
oh my God,
musical.
and we were fun. I was actually a part of the dance team. She was one of the actresses, and we did a dream scene where she was dreaming about being the dancer.
Yes,
and she kind of dozed off, and then we came in and danced with her. She was like, "Oh my God,
Karen got some moves.
So for you, you have celebrities in the basement.
I do.
She has her own talk. That's why I told y'all, a plethora of things on her resume, with a little French tone resume. So talk to us about your show, Celebrities in the Basement.
Well, Celebrities in the Basement, we're in our 13th year.
Oh, okay.
I know, yes. And it actually started with a dream. Doesn't everything start with a dream? And we started bringing people into our basement, mainly people we knew in the industry. My husband's a musician, so we started with his musician friends. I'm an actress, started with my acting friends. And it led to 13 years later, doing red carpets, still bringing people in to our studio home basement. And although 2020, we went on hiatus, of course, and I cannot wait. Actually, next week is my first red carpet since 2019, so I'll be excited about that. Yeah.
She do rock the red carpet. She do rock the red
So
carpet.
do you.
Listen, and the good thing is that once we've met, we always find ourselves intertwining through projects. So
absolutely. Calling each other, look, I can't do this. Can you do it? Yes.
Love it. Good connection. Great connection. You know, some of the people be like, you know what? I'm glad I met you.
Yes. I'm glad I met you.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Kevin, tell us a little bit something about what you have going on.
I'm a film baby. You know, I guess that's what you call it.
Film baby. Yeah.
You know?
if you didn't start out in theater, then you're a film baby.
I mean, I'm a writer first. You know, I have short films and music videos I've directed and things like that. But this acting thing, it kind of came out of left field. Thanks to Levita, and man, I'm having a great time with it. I can't wait to jump back into it again and you know, really start learning the craft and start perfecting the craft and just get better at it and have a good time with it.
That's how film does. It kind of branches you into different lanes. You start here, but somewhere along the line, this opened up. Oh, we need somebody to do this. Like, all right.
Right, and it makes you a better writer and director also.
So when did you know that you wanted to be a writer?
Oh man, I've always, since I was a kid, you know, always had a pen and paper writing. You know, I just didn't know it was that really. It was just something I did. You know, I didn't know it was that really accessible, that touchable until recently, the past couple of years. And I got involved in the program along with Levita, and it just took off from there. It just took off. You know, I've done projects that winning, you know, accolades and things like that. But just the fact that you get to sit down and create, you get to put yourself in your own little world. You know what I mean? You block the world out, sit down there and get to create and just write, and you see your words come alive on page. There's nothing like it.
All right, so I'm going to have to ask you. Since you said that you kind of always wanted to write, so did you have those encouraging teachers, or did you have those not so encouraging teachers on what you wrote?
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I had one in 8th grade, Miss Hassel. She pushed me. She's like, write. And as I got older, I'd still have those teachers, but they wanted me to write their box. If that makes any sense to you. When I got to college, you know, I took some creative writing courses, and they were like, oh man, this is great, you know, but when we went to them English lit courses and things of that nature, they try to force feed you, this is how it's supposed to be, and I wasn't going for that. I'm like, if you're gonna let me write, let me write. If not, then leave me alone. You know, so needless to say, that didn't work out too well for me. But, you know, I got older, and you know, everything happens for a reason. Time is everything, and the timing just hit right, and I was just able to sit down and write, and man, it's the best thing ever.
And that's why I asked you, because usually when kids have something in them, we have our standards, and if it doesn't fit our standards, is not nurtured. So that's why I went to see. I say, okay, were you kind of nurtured? So now you can look at those professors and those teachers like, okay, Miss Butterworth, look now, I'm a producer and a writer now.
Right.
Listen, because we are not allowing our kids to be creative anymore.
No.
To be that writing out of the box. So now Miss Butterworth, look at them now.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all, we are going to take a break and then we're going to come back and talk about the movie Red Light. We'll be right back.
It's time to hear from you. Welcome to Point of View.
Your Flippin' right here. How them grandbabies doing?
This is not how it works. You gotta
It is
go.
how it works. This is how the Lord works.
I didn't know what this was.
No, this your phone, baby. I'm a pistol kill you. Started from the bottom, now I'm here.
It's time to hear from you. Welcome to Point of View.
Welcome back. We are here with the crew from Red Light. So let's talk a little bit about each role. So talk about your roles in the production, and then we're going to talk about the actual film.
Okay. So my role, my character, her name is Brianna Holloway, and she is a victim. So for those who don't know, Red Light is about human trafficking awareness. So my character is a red light. So that means just red lights are the victims who don't want to fall in line. So they nickname them red lights, just so the rest of the crew will recognize them easily. Oh, that's a red light. She's not listening. She doesn't want to, comply with the other girls and submit. So she's a red light, and yeah.
Good information. All right.
And I play Queen Madame LeRae. I am the
queen
of, unfortunately, of the human trafficking. I order my crew to pick these girls up. I order my crew to kill, beat, starve, whatever. When there's a red light, as Levita mentioned, a red light is a victim that does not, they want to fight back, basically. They want to escape. Some are just like, oh, okay. But this one here, she's feisty, and I order my men to, unfortunately do things to these girls to comply. So I am the queen that orders everyone around, from picking the girls up to selling the girls, abusing the girls. It's a tough position to be in. It was a tough position for me, for those people that know me, my character as Karen, for me reading the script, I'm like, oh, this is a tough one. It was tough.
Don't be fooled by that sweet face.
Yeah.
In the film, she is not.
No. Oh yeah, she kills.
They're going to hate me. They're going to hate me.
Vicious.
Oh, she's the villain. She's the villain.
I am the villain. I am the villain.
Watch out for that one.
Talk to us about your role.
I play the character James Hawkins, and I'm just a creepo. you know, so to speak. I mean, these guys' bodies are gonna creep over. But I play a buyer, and you know, I'm over there trying to acquire a few females and dealing with prices, and you know, and it was kind of a challenge to me. First of all, me being a new actor, and secondly, being something that I despise. Like you know, so
Contradicting.
I had to go somewhere up here to get there to give her what she needed.
Thank you.
So on that note,
Yes.
talk to us about some of the things that you did or things that you can do, because I know some of y'all might say the same things to get into your character, into your role.
I watched I watched news reports on human trafficking, the films on human trafficking. I read a lot about human trafficking, and so there I got into my character from there. Yeah. It was tough. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was tough being in character on the set, but immediately after cut, we fooled around, had fun, danced around, you know.
Change the energy.
You have to change the energy. Have to change the energy, yes.
That makes sense. Because I know, like, whenever you see different movies, you can see how, like, some characters would stay in character through the whole time.
And even that's a good point, because some of the victims who never met me, Karen, in person, you know, personally, they were confused. They didn't know how to take me. They were a little nervous around me, but I had to let them know, no, I am not Queen Madame LeRae right now. I am Karen, you know. So, but you could tell some of them were still on a little edge around me.
Well, I guess the first character Karen they met was that, so that's kind of the persona.
Yes.
Well, she must have went
That's
in.
She did.
Well, see, I already know her, so I knew.
But do you know that she had to get physical? Like, she physically hurt me.
Yes.
Oh, do you have to get to the classes?
Yeah. No, well, she had to take a whole class because again, she's a red light. I don't like me and my crew don't like red lights. We want you to do what we say, when we say, how we say it. And she was the opposite of what we needed her to do. She was a tough.
That was so sweet. Right.
She was a tough one. So yeah, I had to come out of retirement for a moment and whip some of you know what.
Get it, Queen Madame LeRae, right?
So where did you guys kind of pull from? Was it just all the different books and the different movies? Was there anyone that actually had an experience that you guys pulled from?
I'll talk as a writer, so I've never experienced anything like this.
Thank God, yes.
Right, but growing up in the martial arts classes when I was 11, I've always been drilled to my head, talked about, make sure you do this. You see different scenarios, see two guys come down the street, they might split you and double back and get you. Like, we talk about that in the martial arts class, so I hear scenarios, and we'll talk about stuff happening on the news, or how girls get kidnapped, how people just not paying attention on their phones, like we said, you know, and just stuff like that. So that's what I drew from. And then being like a physical fighter that I am, I needed something to show, you know, people being submissive and living this lifestyle, and then others, the red lights fighting back, just a contrast. But it was more so, it's all fictional, but if you watch it, you might have to remind yourself that it's fictional.
You're definitely going to have to remind yourself, oh, that's right,
and after you see it, you're going to have to really remember that she's the sweetest lady.
Yes.
No, she's okay. Trust me, I know her.
Right.
Yes.
We did have to say that to the girls. We did
some of the girls that did not know me, yes.
We had to tell them, like, these guys are all great. This is a crew. These are the bad guys.
Even the crew, my crew was, yes.
We had to make sure. And sometimes some of the guys, the F boys.
Yes.
You were kind of an F boy.
You were
something like that.
Yeah, so we had to make sure, you know, they were okay. We had to tell them, yo, the victims, they signed up for this. They know what they're doing. It's okay to call them a B or a H. And like, I had to let the victims know, like, when they audition, I had to say, are you okay with being maybe possibly gripped up or smelled or pushed down or, you know, being disrespected in character. So that way when the actors, like the F boys, you know, go at them, they'd be okay. So they became willing and happy on set to be the actors. I mean, wait a minute, that came out wrong. They came willing to be happy to be the characters. So the waterworks came when we said action, and then like she said, when we said cut, we're playing around and singing and dancing and having fun. But that was, we needed that contrast though.
That was
We
good.
definitely
Break it
needed that
up. Yeah,
because it's serious.
break it
When you
up.
see what's really happening, it's really serious. It's really horrible, honestly.
And the good thing is that when I saw that you were doing this, I said I'm seeing other people talking about it more, but I think it sometimes can be out of sight, out of mind, because you don't know somebody directly that it happened to. But I think probably last year there was this big warning that went out, and I know that they were saying, okay, if you're going somewhere by yourself, be careful, don't go out at night. But this one thing that stuck out is they were saying something about 2 vans that
Never
were
park between the vans or next to a van. Yes.
Yep.
because they could grab you. And I said, I
Slide the
remember
van
that.
door open,
Yep.
get you, boom,
And
drive
they'll
off.
never, nobody will ever even see
won't
it.
see it.
It'll be just that quick. So that's one thing. When I saw this, I said, we do need more awareness, because if I hadn't saw that article, it would not have stuck into my head. So right after that, I'm like, white van,
Yep.
changing my parking space.
Exactly. Yes.
But it was happening in I think somewhere in the tri-state area. They were actually saying people were being grabbed, or someone said I was being followed. So we do definitely need more awareness of this, because it's happening. I know they first be like, oh, it's overseas, it's not really happening,
It's here.
but it is.
And it's not just the sex, human trafficking like that. They can put them into work. Like they have them working sometimes too. You don't realize them, but they're too afraid to run. There's, afraid of what their captors, like these guys, may do to them. So they might see them working and not realize they might be withdrawn out in public. You might randomly see, that might be somebody's dad, but not really their dad, but you don't know that. You just never know. They're so to themselves and closed off. They keep them away from regular society. And that they put them to work. They got to bring this money in. They got to be out there and, with the pimps and be out there, in the streets and bring the money back. And they keep doing it over and over because that's their life that they may have, even from children grown up to do. And you don't even realize it unless you really pay attention and realize that they are in human trafficking, different form. May not be sex, but like servitude, working and labor.
Gotcha. Good point. All right, before we go, I want you guys to share a point that you want people to take away from this film.
You want to start, Kat?
Yeah, just pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. They look for weaker victims, people who aren't paying attention, who are just off in la la land. That they want the easiest mark they can get. So if you pay attention, that'll solve a lot of your problems.
Yes. Piggyback off of they want the easiest mark they can get. Women, be careful and aware of other women, because women are the ploy. Oh, hey girl, oh, I like your earrings. Oh. Meanwhile, the guys are in the back ready to grab you. So just be aware of the girlfriend, so to speak, or the new girlfriend.
And I would say, same thing. Also, don't be so trusting
Yes.
of anyone. Like, unless you really gotta really know them, and watch out for your children. Also, make sure you know who they're with, and don't just let them go out. Make sure it's definitely with grandmama or such and such that you definitely trust, and just be fully aware of your surroundings as much as possible. So.
That's good, because I heard about one time they were using kids. Like, oh, little boy, little girl.
Oh, right. Like the boy or child is lost or what have you. Yes, they're using little children as well as, girlfriend. Oh, I like you. Oh, where'd you get your hair done? Oh, can you give me that information? Now you're right here. You're distracted, giving her the information. Meanwhile, they're coming to get you.
Lowering you into an
area. Yes.
Distracting. Yep.
Well, kudos to you guys for doing this production. I know it's going to be amazing. I can't wait for the red carpet.
Yes.
Yes.
So give everybody your handles and how to reach you.
Yes. I'm Levita Cameron. You can reach me. My website is levitacameron.com. Facebook, Levita Cameron. Instagram, Lady Ninja Storm, and Lady Ninja Storm Productions, the production page. And also on YouTube, Lady Ninja Storm Productions, as well as my IMDb, Levita Cameron.
Yes. And I'm Karen Waller Martin. Facebook, IMDb, and Instagram, all Karen Waller Martin, except Instagram. I had to create a new one. They hacked me. So you can get me now on Instagram, Karen_Waller. Waller_Martin. All right.
Good. Kevin Overton. So, you can find me Instagram, KOverton32. You can also find me Instagram, my other page, Waterhead Films. Same thing for YouTube and Facebook, Kevin Cool Breeze Overton.
All right. Well, it has been a pleasure.
Thank you
truly.
for having us. So good to see you.
Red Light. Make sure you follow them. Tune in for when the production is ready to be released, because I know I am. Again, thank you all.
Thank you, Amanda. It's great seeing you.
Until next time. See ya.
It's time to hear from you. Welcome to Point of View.
Don't touch me.
This is my body. This is my voice. So it's my choice.
I deserve my childhood, not sexual exploitation.
I am worthy. I am not your property.
I am not for sale.
I am not for sale.
To help bring awareness to human trafficking, please make a donation via GoFundMe for the Lady Ninja Storm Productions feature film, Red Light. If you or anyone you know are victims of this criminal activity, please contact the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 888-373-7888 or text HELP or INFO to the number 233733. Anti-trafficking hotline advocates are available 24/7.
You can sit here in silence, but if you don't talk, you won't get cleared for work.
In and out the city, I'm worried about where you may be. Feels like I've been here, stressing the things that I can't see. Where do you go? What do you do?
Is he taken? I'm Derek, by the way.
Who's that? No one? Then that's wrong with this no one.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
You seem a little different.
I love you. I love you.
Where do you go? What do you do without me? Without me.
Oh, well, she's driving me right now. I said $15. Who? Pearl of her nasty potato salad. This much I love. I'm feeling really lucky today. This is how the Lord works. Jesus, that ain't it. Did I mention how strong you are? I told you I had a driver. You never believed me, Gladys.
Tell me what's your point of view? What's your point of view? Tell me. What's your point of view? It is your view. Point of view. Point of view. What's your point of view? It's time to hear from you. Welcome to Point of View.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Amanda Has Joy. I want to make sure that you know our social media outlets. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Point of View. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Visions Video Studios, and be sure to friend us on Facebook at Amanda Carter. We subscribe, follow, and friend. Peace.